high school, I had decided that I wanted to try to get into a fashion merchandising, some type of college or university program. I'd originally wanted to be a fashion buyer, so I went to school in London for fashion merchandising. I was offered a really great job with buying out of Toronto, but Alex and I had been together since we were 17, so it was kind of at a point where move to Toronto and pursue that, or move to Winnipeg, and we got engaged, so that was the decision. I worked, it was a little bit harder to find my way because I'd given up a great job, and then in Winnipeg there wasn't as much opportunity, obviously, as in Toronto. So I worked with this great lady who did styling and buying for like personal shopping type stuff, and one of the girls that worked with her actually designed jewelry. So I got interested in it and just kind of started doing it on my own, hand making things. Girls on the team would buy some of it. It definitely started out as a hobby, but me kind of always trying to find my way. Like, I knew that I had to do something. I wanted to do something. Almost every summer, I would have a mental breakdown. We have a cottage at the lake. Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with my life here? Because we'd move Winnipeg, Vancouver. It's hard to kind of get settled especially when you see things for yourself. You want to build your own kind of career.
Right.
So in Vancouver, I actually started taking metalsmithing courses, and that really kind of opened the door for me. You can see a bunch of designs and things in your head, but if you can't execute them, it can be really frustrating. So metalsmithing kind of took it to the next level, where I could see things and I could actually produce them. And then I guess it's funny, my life is like divided into seasons. The next season, we moved to Florida, and that's when I got like the website going, and things were just kind of picking up. So it was just like a slow progression. More people started getting interested. I started getting some press recognition. So at that point, I thought, okay, well, maybe I can take this to the next level. Get a website, start to get things going, maybe find a PR firm. And that's kind of, it's just progressed from there.
How much has motherhood changed your career?
It's definitely made my career second. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess he comes first no matter what.
Right.
And I know I wouldn't be doing this if it hadn't been for Alex's job. So in the grand scheme of things, I guess it's a big part of me, but I have to put my family first. So yeah, it definitely changes things from when I could do whatever I wanted. I would wake up and work until 1 in the morning when we didn't have Sam, but
Right.
It's a lot different now.
How much hockey is played in the home? Sam's a hockey fan?
Sam's a big hockey fan. I kind of thought that I was gonna get away with maybe having a boy who didn't play hockey, but ever since, I guess, halfway through the season in Dallas, it started, and now it's just full blown, like, Montreal Canadiens all the time.
I remember I read somewhere that you couldn't get a Dallas Stars shirt off of him, even when Dad went to play up in New York. I mean, it was the Stars. Is he wearing a Habs jersey now?
Yeah, we got him out of the Stars jersey. I think the Stars was their first team that he actually was old enough to understand.
Right.
So he became really obsessed with them. And it's actually funny now because when we would leave Dallas, he would say, "Bye, Dallas Stars." Or he knows he was born in Boston, but he thinks he was born to the Boston Bruins. He doesn't realize that it's a city, it's a hockey team. So with Montreal now, I mean, I think this is just going to be the be-all, end-all because he's so into it, and he wears his Habs jersey constantly. For some reason, he needs to have a number on it. He wants number 2. I'm not sure what that means.
Number 2, Doug Harvey. That number's retired. That's a very famous number in this city.
He keeps telling me, you need to get me number 2 on this jersey.
Right. So is he a fan of his dad?
He's an Alex Auld fan, but he's a big Carey Price fan now.
Okay. So there's no kind of discouraging that. I mean, a 3-year-old's a 3-year-old, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, the one thing that I do discourage is I do not want a goalie for a son.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it's stressful enough as it is. I can't have a husband and a son being a goalie, or I might lose my mind. But yeah, he's I guess Carrie's been unbelievable this year, and Sam's taken a liking.